Hey guys, this is Crap Hunter, and this is my first ever commentary video on Shogun 2 Total War. Now this was also my first ever online game, so before I get in, I'll do what I've been seeing a lot on YouTube, which is the introduction of said armies. Now I'll do my opponents out of respect. My opponent is Quickfire, and he's a very good player because he was very respectful of the fact that I was an utter noob. Anyway, so his army is built out of 1 Bow Ashigaru, 4 units of Yari Ashigaru, and 1 hero Samurai, Katana hero, he has named the Ugly. Very nice person. Anyway, this is also his general, if I can just find it. Where's the guy with the Sidious hat on? I'm still new to Shogun 2. Ah, there he is. There he is, there's the general. So, there is his general, and I shall go now to my army. My army is built up of what I believed was what I believed would be a good combination. I have 2 Yari Samurai, I have 2 Lone Sword Ashigaru, 3 Bow Ashigaru, and 2 normal, Yari. Okay, so Lone Sword, Yari, and 2 Yari Ashigaru, 2 Samurai Ashigaru, 2 Yari Samurai and 2 Yari Ashigaru, plus 3 Bow Ashigaru, with 1 light cavalry and 1 general, with the balloon stuck to their backs. There's my general there. Circle and everything. Anyway, let's just get on with the game now, shall we? Now, what I wanted to do in this game was, I didn't want to be like all the other... I didn't want to be like the people who hill camp. I've heard the term hill camp, and I hear also it's not a very popular thing, so I decided not to go do it. So, anyhow, what I wanted to do though was I wanted to establish a sort of position here where I could funnel my opponent into a position where he'd have to push. I thought at the time, I could funnel him into an area which would force him to sort of extend his flanks, or at least, you know, force him to make a mistake. At the time, I thought I was going to get to it, but then I didn't realise he was going to spawn on that left side. So I decided, at the last moment, maybe not, just cut back my infantry and hold everyone back and establish a new front line where I put my Yari Ashigaru on the core part of the infantry and have my Samurai Yari on the left and right flanks, then finally to have my 2 Lone Sword Ashigaru on the flanks of the Yari Samurai. A bit of a strange tactic, but at the time, it's a strange tactic to some, but I use that as a sort of just a buffering to ensure that if anyone tries to flank, then I can at least stop them from doing so, or at least slow them down. I also decided to put my light cavalry, I probably haven't got to that yet, try and put my light cavalry behind the lines to try and, oh dear, being shot that there, put my light cavalry in a good flank, in a good distance behind my lines. You'll find out why later. I then finally put my commander, Jabez Maximus, onto the backyard to ensure that my men would be round. So on this one, I am now skirmishing with the enemy archers, and I at first thought, oh, I'll just take out his archers, but then I realised then he had a hero unit, so I thought if I could take some of his men down without having to, go into close quarters combat, and then, oh dear, he decides to send in his Yari Ashigaru to counteract my archers. So I decided to take a few pot shots at him with my Bow Ashigaru, and it would appear that I haven't done very much damage. So then I rapidly ran towards, to fall back towards my line. My Lone Sword Ashigaru thought they could quickly nip off to the loo, but I said, oh no, you're staying right here. So anyway, my enemy, his Bow Ashigaru starts to throw more arrows in my position, and I rapidly run back to try and establish some kind of a line to hold his Ashigaru. Then I realised his commander decided to move on to the hill to provide support. So I took advantage of that and sent my archers to attack his general. I then set my my light cavalry onto the right flank to try and see if I can nip at his archers and take them out, so that way at least I'd get the ability to do hammer and anvil assault on the right side. Then I realised actually I could spend more time devoting myself to try and knocking out his general. Now at this point I decided to throw in all my infantry to make like one major attack to try and knock him out. It was only at the last moment he realised, oh dear, I'm being attacked from the rear, and although he was able to commit his Yari Ashigaru to knocking out my cavalry, I still was able to devastate his general's unit, perhaps even kill his general. I think I only made him out though. At this moment though, his hero unit was completely decimating my lone sword Ashigaru and my Yari Ashigaru, or both of those guys. No, both, no, get my head up Yari Ashigaru. So then there was this massive duking out session. He was kicking my ass, I was slightly kicking his ass, and I thought that this moment I was going to lose because A, he was a clan member of Heir of Carthage, and I thought there's no way I could actually win. I thought the first match I was going to lose completely. Oops, sorry, didn't give me away. Stay with division. Anyway, so I thought, here we go, this is not going to be good. I'm going to duke it out and I'm going to fight to the death. Very honourable way. Unfortunately, some of my Ashigaru units decided not to, and it was all looking like it was going to go down the drain. And it was going down the drain pretty badly as well. So, as I decided to withdraw my general and to withdraw my only units that were still under my control, which were the 2 bow Ashigaru, I then decided to send what was left of my Yari Ashigaru to try and knock out his Yari Ashigaru, so it was a very even fight. Then he moved his bow infantry up to try and have a nip at my infantry. Then I realised, hello, his Yari Ashigarus are retreating, mine isn't. Then I decided to commit my general to the fight to try and see if I can get any kind of, try and see if I can knock out the bow Ashigaru. I then decided to withdraw him away and then get those 2 Ashigaru to attack his Yari. I then went round the right flank and went hell straight into the side of his bow Ashigaru. Of course, his hero unit was completely ripped through my infantry. I think out of everyone in that battle, he just ripped through the most. I then got hit into his bow Ashigaru, so now he was no longer a problem. I then decided to commit my 2 bow Ashigaru to try and see if I can get rid of as many of the bad guys as possible. So as you can see, he was ripping through my infantry, and I was, you know, slowly but surely killing his, but at the same time it was still quite a nasty duking out session. So I then finally took out his bow Ashigaru and then headed into do a hammer and anvil strike, and at this point I was like going, oh my god, I'm winning! I can't believe I'm winning! It's my first game, and he's part of the Heir of Carthage group. How am I winning? So it was all getting ridiculous at this point. I decided to hold fire on my bow Ashigaru, thinking, maybe I shouldn't be shooting my own men. Though I'm still deciding to shoot either way. And then a random movement was there. I was trying to target his infantry, but there were so few of them left that it was almost like a match was like. Yeah, I thought it was just so few of them left. So eventually, after all that fighting, his men decide to they're wavering, then they finally break, and the game is over. So I said, very good game to my opponent, and I said, well, good game to my opponent, and that was the game, really. That's pretty much all that happened. So at the end of it, it was a minor victory, a very minor victory, but ended up with me being on top, and the battle going my way, which is awesome, and my general getting in the thick of it for the first time, if I can find him. Where are you? Where's the man of the hour? Well, there he is. Very triumphantly standing over a corpse of his own men. Who gives a damn? And twitching slightly. Okay. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. As I said, this is my first, so I probably made quite a few mistakes. But if you guys could comment, rate, and subscribe, and if there's any criticism you can give, like any constructive criticism, then I would happily appreciate it. And also, well, I don't know if there's anything else. Oh yeah, subscribe and rate and do all the things I probably said earlier. and I hope, fingers crossed, that I'll be able to provide more videos. This is Crap Hunter signing off.